Let's talk about these business decisions. Let's look at all the different forms of decisions that a company like Yissum needs to make. Let's start with the first. A professor comes to you with a disclosure. Now it's Yissum's decision whether to patent it or not in the first place.
Correct.
That's the first business. Let's talk about that. What's under the hood with that process?
Well, what you're looking for, and again, I think that's true globally, what you're looking for is something that you think might have commercial value. And here I differentiate between, there's a lot of fantastic research that's blue sky. It needs to happen. It doesn't need to be patented. It can't be patented, okay? Not everything can be patented. You know
Sure.
that. But that I set aside. That, after all, is one of the main reasons we have universities, is for the creation and expansion of knowledge. But if we look at technologies that are what you could broadly put under translational research, okay, things that can eventually have a commercial use, then we look at those things. My own personal view, and that's also what I did, is that we need to be very lenient in the initial protection.
Okay.
Okay, because I believe that we don't know what could be useful in a few years' time. We need to be willing to give, if you will, think of it as a funnel, a very broad funnel at the early stages. Let's give this some basic protection, and there are ways of getting relatively inexpensive protection for a period of time, and explore further during that time. See what we have to do to make this more attractive to investors and to the market, to partners, and so on. Sometimes you have to do a little more research. Sometimes you have to do something, to make it more specific, be it to build a model or to do some preclinical work or whatever. There are things that you can do.
Sure.
So at that point, when it was me running the company, but I would make sure one of my people, and they were the business development staff, were assigned specific areas. So someone was responsible for agriculture, and someone was responsible for physics, and someone chemistry, and so on and so forth. They would work with the researchers to build a plan of what had to be done within that first,
So
let's say,
these
year
were
to 18
employees, these people were employees of Yissum, but
Yes.
had some domain knowledge.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. You have to have domain knowledge. You can't. Those are if you will, the people who have one leg on either side. Okay. Typically, they'll have a PhD.
Sure.
They'll have industry experience. They'll have some understanding of what the world needs, and they will be able to really walk hand in hand with the professors in the initial phases of developing whatever that may be.
Just those people can't be cheap.
They're not.
So how do you?
Well, again, I was very privileged. I was running a profitable company. But, people do things for different reasons.
Okay.
And I think that those of us who are curiosity-driven and who want to be part of really creating the next great thing are, I didn't make as much, not nearly as much as I was making as a venture capitalist.
Sure.
But it was exciting to me for other reasons.
Yeah, you were serving a bigger purpose.
Yeah,
there.
it's almost public service. It's not, because you do get paid for what you do,
Look,
but
it
it's
is
a type of
ser-
public service.
Yeah, all public servants get paid. Nothing wrong in that in itself.
No, I'm just saying it's a type of public service. So you can find these people.
Sure.